Yes, people, your favourite unboxing duo, Dan and Chris, are back.
No, don't do that. Never do that again.
We have arguably the best Off-White release of 2018. But Dan, what are you thinking about these?
It's a bold claim, what you've just come out there with, but I would actually agree with you.
Oof.
Yeah.
Makes a change, appearance.
The reason I agree with you is because it's the only one that I bought, or will be buying.
Well, there we go. What have we got in the box, Danny? Show the audience.
Well, obviously, I reckon you know what's coming out.
Oof. Look at that box, Nike swoosh.
Yeah, lovely, plain, simple brown box. And also quite a plain shoe. It is the Off-White x Nike Triple White Presto.
Oof, that delivery was on point.
Oh, thanks.
Interesting fact about this, it is part of the 10, but this is now release number 19 from the 10.
I don't necessarily agree with this. You know,
Well,
when you look at the box here, all right, the 10.
It's not part of the 10 anymore. Eventually there's meant to be like 30.
Yeah, surely the original 10 should just be called the 10.
Yeah.
And this is just called, you know, like bolt-ons. Yeah, you're like bolt-ons. You remember back in the day you used to get bolt-ons in your contracts, things like that? Yeah.
Shout out those days.
Yeah.
All the younger man out there won't know what bolt-on
No, you
is.
won't know about it. You don't know about the days of
And
trying
those
to get...
Nokia 3310s and that.
Whatever the days.
What a phone.
We'll review that soon, I imagine. So, you know, you've got the OG Presto.
I have got the OG Presto.
From the 10, the OG Presto was the one that I was desperate to try and cop. I just dropped the shoe, don't worry about it. It was the one that I was trying to cop the most, and I couldn't get my hands on it for love nor money. Actually, that's a lie. Obviously, I could have paid a ridiculous amount of money for it.
Yeah. They're going for well over a bag now, and I have beat the living shit out of mine.
Yeah,
yours
look.
Yeah, I've gone to parties in them. I'm not going to lie, they've been beaten, but that's how your sneakers should be worn.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. So, I mean, the black release last week, the triple black. Not gonna lie, I'm not a massive fan of the triple black.
I'm not a fan of triple black trainers across the board. Too much for me.
Yeah, I find them hard to wear.
As I'm wearing a pair of triple blacks, I've just realised.
Yeah, fine, yeah. No problem.
But as you can see, all of the normal detailings, we've got air on the strap across the back, the deconstructed tongue, and that weird mesh on the front. Johnny in the office seems to think it reminds him of all those weird little holes that people are scared of. I can see where he's coming from.
Oh, what, you mean this theory that, you know, people have an actual fear of small holes? Small holes, yeah.
So
I think if you've got a fear of small holes, don't buy this shoe. No. It's going to be an absolute nightmare getting out of the house, that's for sure. It kind of, like, when I really analyse it, it kind of looks like a moth has eaten the front half of the shoe.
Yeah.
But don't
Oh, it's still a sick shoe, but
yeah.
We're going a bit too in depth on this one right now.
No, but I mean, it is a deconstructed aesthetic.
Exactly that.
All in all, I mean, look at this sponge tongue. Look at this absolutely classic sponge tongue.
Yep, and then we've got the nice little Nike label offset as well. The Presto originally released in what year?
2000, I believe.
And we know that because it is on the inside of the shoe as well.
And I was there for the release of it.
Oh,
yeah.
We was both 9 years old.
Yeah.
Try and work our age.
Well, you should be able to.
It's quite simple.
Idiot.
Absolutely.
So, Chris, you're going to try and cop this weekend?
I have entered every raffle. I will be probably taking L's, but I will leave a link in the description below so you can enter a raffle as well. There's so many out there.
Yeah, don't forget to log on to the raffle guides. I imagine it's pinned to the homepage right now, www.thesoulsupply.co.uk. But also, it's going to be in the link below, so you don't need to listen to what I just said. But, mate, yeah, I think all of the raffles are still open.
Raffles are still open, and then obviously you have got Nike on Friday morning, which is essentially just a big raffle, but it's still 9 AM. Go on there, try on the sneakers app, try it every which way possible. You may be taking an L, you may be taking a W, but the resale value on it is pretty nice as well.
What they said
We're talking like £700.
$750. But you know what? In comparison to previous Off-White releases, I think like the resale value's definitely gone down this year.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, in comparison to the original 10.
I think stock numbers have gone up as well compared to the original 10.
Do you reckon that's yeah, of course so. They must be, mustn't they?
Yeah, stock numbers have gone up compared to the original 10. And with
so does that mean people have got a chance of copying?
You have got a chance of copying. Obviously, actually today, the triple black Presto did re-release on Nike for select accounts on their website. So you never know, you might get lucky again with these ones.
Okay, so I guess that's a tip for the viewers out there, isn't it?
Yep, get the restock.
Get the Nike sneakers app, because if they did it with the triple black, will they do it with the triple white?
Likelihood it will be with the triple white. They've also done previous releases with the Jordans, the UNC colorway, the triple white that released on that as well. They have come back with people who have fraudulently used accounts and whatnot, won't be able to get their pairs, so then they re-release them within the week. but it is, as we said, for specific accounts only that Nike have chosen.
Have you ever been selected for anything?
I've never been selected, but it is based on what you've previously bought. So if you've bought a lot of Prestos before, Nike will then select you because obviously you're a Presto fan, you're an avid customer, they will select your account. And that's how it's based.
They've never selected me for anything, man. I've bought things, Nike.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, there's things that I've bought. Why don't you like me?
I bought plenty of things.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Help us out. That's what I'm saying.
Now releasing this Friday through the Nike sneakers app, as we said, as well as all raffles will be confirmed then as well.
Okay, excellent.
I'll tell you who are doing a very cool thing. Offspring, if you're dressed very well when you win a pair, when you go through, they're taking pictures of you and then putting it on their Instagram account. Best dressed then gets a back door for the next pair that they want.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's a sick little idea. Shout out Offspring for that idea.
I mean, what are we calling best dress? I mean,
basically they're like the most like steezy people who come through their store, picking up their pairs. They'll take a little snap, put it onto their own personal gram.
Do you think you can sort of cheat this? I mean, do you think you can go in the most outrageous thing?
I reckon.
You know, if you went in fancy dress, would you reckon you'd get backdoored a pair? If I come up looking like Willy Wonka, which that's, you know, Friday, sometimes I do.
That's just a bog standard Wednesday.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, will I get my hands on a pair of Offspring? Let me know. I'll come through in fancy dress next time, 100%. Whatever you want, Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse, the full gang, I'll come through.
See, absolute genius idea right there.
Yeah. Also, let me ask you this though, because this is a big question that I think a lot of people have been talking about. Is it overkill now with Off-Whites?
Towards the beginning of the year, I would say yes. Right? I wasn't the biggest fan of the Vapor Max, definitely not the Vapor Flies that released for the World Cup. I liked the meaning behind them though, with all the clothing that released. But this has kind of brought back the hype a little bit for me.
Yeah, I would agree. I think this is definitely the best Off-White pair to release this year.
Oh, most definitely.
But yeah, I mean, I do think people might be getting a little bit disenfranchised with the Off-White thing now. I've seen a lot of, influencers complaining about the fact that all they're seeing on Instagram is Off-White pairs every time you scroll down your feed. And I would agree. I think there's got to be something new soon, which is coming to take the Off-White trend. As I say, they pulled it back with this pair. It's 100%, it's a banger. I can't wait to get my hands on it. But I wonder if he can keep the flame going after this.
Well,
will he be able to make a better pair than this going forward?
We've still got like another 11 pairs potentially. That Air Max
it's 30 in total.
Apparently it's meant to be 30 in total. That was the initial leak when it first came out. It was meant to be the 30 basically. But there is a very nice sand colorway of the Air Max 90 that we've seen.
So let us know in the comments below if you're going to be trying to get your hands on these. And generally we want to know, what do you think of the Off-White 10? Has it gone too far? Is Virgil still absolutely killing it? And what are you looking to pick up in the future? Thanks for tuning in and we'll see you soon.
Make sure you hit that like, share and subscribe button as well, guys. See you.
Nice.